Senate just passed a bill that would cost the state more than $1 billion in federal money. Lawmakers lay out the cost impact of a bill in what's called a fiscal note. And at the top of Senate Bill 1440, it explains the hundreds of millions of dollars the state could lose from the U.S. Department of Education. 10
News reporter Vinay Simlot joins us with more from lawmakers on why they support it, despite the risk of losing a pot of money, almost double the entire school budget in Knox County.
Robin, Senate Bill 1440 would apply the legal definition of sex across the Tennessee Code. It would make all government documents list a person's sex assigned at birth.
Their ideological passion on this issue is running up against some pretty powerful fiscal realities.
The passion on both sides of the aisle. Democrats say the bill isn't necessary.
I think we're courting controversy and endangering sort of the fiscal stability of the state here to achieve no valuable end.
Republican Senator Kerry Roberts proposed the bill.
Yeah, this doesn't have anything to do with gender. It doesn't have anything to do with the definition of gender. It doesn't have anything to do with transgender. It doesn't have anything to do with LGBTQIA plus or anything.
For each bill proposed, Tennessee's legislators get a fiscal note. It outlines how the bill would affect the state budget. The fiscal note for Senate Bill 1440 says defining sex at birth on all government documents doesn't follow federal laws requiring schools to respect gender identity. It risks nearly $1.3 billion in Department of Education funding.
It's so wide-ranging is the fiscal impact.
East Tennessee Senators Briggs and Massey voted yes on the bill. So did Lieutenant Governor Randy McNally. Senator Briggs says he didn't review the fiscal note, but says the way the bill was presented, they didn't change a word of state law. Lieutenant Governor Randy McNally says, I am hopeful the measure will not jeopardize federal funds. If it does, we can rectify it later. Dr. Mark O'Gorman is a professor of political science at Maryville College.
The state has to figure out if they say no to some kind of program that in which suddenly the federal funding goes away, where does that funding come from?
Senator Becky Duncan Massey did not respond to our requests for comment. Meantime, the Department of Education says through a spokesperson, this political posturing will impede the basic education of young people throughout the entire K-12 school system and limit opportunities, particularly for students most in need. No state, John and Robin, has ever chosen to turn down the funding at risk with this bill.
Vinay, thank you.